ABC.
I mean, Ethan wouldn't just take off like that without telling me. I mean, before Edward's offer, yeah, sure, but Ethan's disappeared for days at a time, and then he comes back with a lot of cash and a smile, bragging about how he conned some sucker in a game of cards, but he doesn't have a reason to make a quick buck like that anymore. I mean, he has a $500,000 guarantee.
As long as you two stay married.
Yeah, I know. Ethan's not the type to settle down. He's a lot like Luke, but I know nothing's more important to him than money.
Well, it's got to be important to you, too, or else you wouldn't be in this, right?
Okay, I tried to tell myself that it was about the money, but the truth is, Ethan is important to me now, too. I know, it's crazy, but something happened in Vegas.
Yeah, you got drunk, you got married.
I lost control, and it felt incredible. I mean, those few days were the best days of my life.
You told Ethan that?
Oh, God, what's the point? It's not like this marriage is gonna last, and as soon as the year's up, he's just gonna take the money and run. That's what Ethan does. I mean, why would this time be any different?
Yeah, see, what I could never figure out is where you ditched the syringe from Robin's room to when Steve and Nicholas caught up to you. The police searched every square inch of the hall and couldn't find it. But now I know why. You handed it off to Johnny when you went running by and just hoped that he wouldn't say anything, except Johnny isn't the kind of guy to do something like that for free, and, well, now he's come back to collect on that favor.
Okay, the police didn't find a syringe because there wasn't one. Robin's delusional.
Is there a problem?
No, Lisa and I just have the difference of opinion on how to treat a patient.
What's the case?
A construction worker with a crushed C2 and C3.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready for what?
Oh, rounds. Robin's letting me shadow her till I get the lay of the land.
Oh, how nice. You know what, but actually, Robin just got back to work herself. She probably has a lot of work that she needs to catch up on, so I'd be happy to let you shadow me, show you how things work around here.
We already have it figured out, but thanks.
This whole marriage is a fluke. A drunken night in Vegas that Ethan and I were ready to laugh off with a quickie annulment.
After enjoying the perks of marriage first, of course, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have fun with Ethan, mainly because he lives in the moment, which is about as long as I thought this marriage was gonna last until Edward approached us with this insane offer.
Well, some might call it good business, Maya. Edward is gonna need somebody to take over at EOQ, right? This way, Edward gets a year to groom Ethan. All of a sudden, $1 million seems like a small investment.
Edward may be willing to invest in Ethan, but I can't afford to.
Yeah. I'll be right there. I gotta go take care of something, but feel free to stay. And hey, who knows? Maybe Ethan will face his wife like a man. It's about time you two had an honest conversation, huh?
Do you have any idea how worried I was? Holy crap. God, I was about to hit you, but it looks like somebody already beat me to it.
Professional sense. Not letting her get to you, or at least not showing it.
Asking to shadow Robin was a nice touch. The thought of you two spending so much time together is already rubbing Patrick the wrong way.
I didn't have to ask. Robin offered.
See, I knew that charm of yours wouldn't be wasted on her.
You know, you got Robin pegged all wrong. She's a sweet girl, smart, good with her patients. Kind of cute, too.
You know, this whole seduction thing isn't going to work if you actually fall for her.
Never happened.
I'd hope not.
How's your patient?
Sad case. 7-year-old with Graves' disease. You know, after we finish rounds, maybe you can take a look at his chart. Give me your thoughts on antithyroid, drug therapy, and REI. But that is if you have time. I know I've been taking up a lot of it lately.
Oh, don't feel bad about it. I'm happy to do it.
Lucky, your undercover job in...
There are several credible studies that show that music can cut down the recovery time.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they weren't talking about the music on your playlist.
Wind chimes and waterfalls have their place, but the goal with this is to get the patient on their feet, so why not give them something to dance to?
I actually can't argue with that logic. How about you, Doc? You think music speeds up the recovery process?
Patrick does not operate unless there's some kind of music blaring in the background.
It's not my music that saves the patients, it's my skill, and I'd be happy to show you in your Graves kit if you need.
Actually, Robin made a compelling case for giving the REI drug protocol a chance.
Yeah, and Terrell agreed. I have to say, it is nice having a doctor around that doesn't think every problem can be solved with a scalpel.
Have you seen Lisa?
Why?
We have a surgery tomorrow morning. I wanted to go over it with her before I left.
Dr. Grossbard.
I thought you were on till 6.
To pathology.
I have something to do across town.
So you just happened to get an anonymous...
Ethan? Maya? To kiss and make up yet? Doc, what do I owe the pleasure?
You have a minute?
Yeah, come on in. Can I get you a drink?
No, fine, thanks.
Something on your mind?
Listen, Johnny, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Maybe you don't know how crazy Lisa Niles is, or maybe you just don't care. But she's been terrorizing my family for months now, going as far as kidnapping my daughter and trying to kill my wife. She's gotten away with everything, and somehow she's managed to keep her job at General Hospital. Johnny, I knew that she handed off the syringe to you that night that she tried to drug Robin. And I'm guessing you still have it, using it as leverage or something. But I need that syringe. I need that piece of evidence that's gonna bust Lisa and end this once and for all.
Whoa, back up. Now, how does a girl who studied at the Sorbonne become a fan of funk?
Well, actually, my high school boyfriend, Stone, he had a lot of friends in the record business, and he was the one that got me into good music.
What was your first concert?
Eddie Main and the Idol Rich. Stone, he was working the concert as a favor, and he got us tickets, and we had a great time.
You still keep in touch?
No. Stone died of AIDS.
Dr.
I'm sorry?
To cardiology.
Might as well get this out of the way now.
Cardiology.
I'm HIV positive.
The Divine One has had several failed attempts at matrimonial bliss. I think